Hello, so this is a follow-up to an experiment I did a couple of years ago, and I think I did one even before that, also on YouTube. You'll see at the front here I've got an RTL SDR which is got UV, UHF, VHF. That's the ordinary RTL SDR from that one. The one I've got it connected to is not UHF or VHF, it's HF. And this lead here, if I pan back a bit, goes sort of round and round underneath and here, and it's earthed to this tuner can, and there's a connection via a small capacitor to the input of the first ceramic filter. So there's two ceramic filters I've connected to the input of this one, hopefully, or yeah, it's the input. So go in a bit closer. Now be careful with this, the power is on. Over there are very dangerous voltages. I obviously did all the soldering when the power was off. So the screen, I was just using an audio cable with a phono plug on the end. So there we are. My finger's not actually touching anything, it's some distance away. So there's the screen, and there's the little capacitor there with the wire, the yellow wire through the cable into the aerial input where it says HF. Now this one for HF uses direct sampling. If we go across to the computer, there we are, it's tuned to 10.7, the IF, and the tuner's on 95.5 BBC Radio Lancashire. Now I'm just using the UHF television aerial at the moment, so the signal's not brilliant. And if I go to the settings and configure, yeah, so we've got Easy Cap USB 2.0 DVB-T DAB FM dongle. Sample rates 1 mega samples per second. Sampling, hopefully that shows up. Direct sampling Q branch. That's the correct setting for this little RTL SDR gimbal. Now the only gain that actually works in this mode is this one. You see there's less signal now. Put it on again. That's the only setting that works. The RF gain is greyed out. The tuner automatic gain control is also greyed out because we're in direct sampling mode now. The normal mode here, it would say quadrature. The default setting is quadrature, and that's the normal IQ mode. This is just the Q branch of the IQ. That's the correct setting for this little device. I had to dig around to find all this out because there was no documentation that came with it, and there are actually two types of these. They look very similar. One's got an up converter, which is what I thought I was buying, and I didn't realise there was a direct sampling one, so this is probably better in a way, because when I tried this experiment previously there was way too much signal when I fed it into a cross-country wireless SDR4 Plus, which uses a sound card, and you can't adjust the gain on that, so there's way too much gain. Here there's probably the opposite problem, but I'll try it on a proper aerial soon. This is just a quick demo to show it's working. This is an old compact netbook, old version of SDR Sharp 1154. We're running Windows XP. This is just to test it out because this, obviously the netbook's small and it fits on my chest of drawers, which I'm using as a workbench. So this is the Denon tuner TU-260L2. Bit of a wonky display. And it's only got two ceramic filters, so not very good for DX. Very wide, but with the potential of using the DSP in SDR Sharp, well, bingo. All we've got to do is get a better aerial connection on this, because this is just a TV aerial. It's got some sort of filtering, I think, and a splitter. But the principle works. See you soon. I'm going to retune because this isn't strong enough as it stands for the RDS to form. This is an old version, so I can't rig it up with RDS Spy. I'll do that a bit later. So I'm going to change the tuning on here to find my only strong station. Wave 965. Wave 965. This station, even though it's very strong and very local, it does take a while for the RDS to form for some reason. So this is quite normal, but we're getting there. Hey, the picture quality on this Hawaii phone isn't bad. So there we are.